let's do a morning analysis together. Should I clear my charts? I want to clear them. I'm going to clear my charts, I'm going to clear my alerts because there's so much going on right now with the charts. And hopefully that will give me some more clarity. Obviously, we've been pushing all-time highs. I'm going to start on the 4-hour because I want to get the most highest time frame levels clear on my chart. So we'll go with this swing high level. Let's go with this swing high level here. Price is bullish above this level, and then we've got another one where price is bullish above. Okay, obviously the 4-hour doesn't tell us much. It's literally been pushing. So if we scale back down onto the 1-hour, okay, we can see I saw this setup yesterday. I didn't even do a trade recap yesterday. I've got to do a trade recap for you guys because nothing really happened yesterday. I saw this, but I'm going to explain it in my trade recap. I saw this, I was looking at it, I was so tempted to take an entry. And then we can kind of see how it ended up playing out. Prices is choppy and then only just pushed up to all-time highs. Now I could have taken and been like, I just knew that it was going to hit all-time I just knew that it was going to hit all-time highs. But in reality, if the charts aren't telling me that, then how could I know? Do you know what I mean? I can't just be gambling like that. But if we look at the most recent price action, if we went from this morning, I would have said, I want to see price make an indication or make a correction going down. But, I mean, it was obviously going onto a new indication. So this would be our new indication level, and we want to see price retrace back to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out an alert here because I want to be notified if price is headed back down to this level. And that's literally all I'm going to be looking out for today because the charts aren't really showing me anything else. If price was going to be bearish, it would have to break below this low. So I'm going to mark that out and go price is bearish below. And I'm going to mark that one purple because that's my bearish candles. I'm going to add an alert here. And I guess I should add one just below here. So if price does break that low, at least I'm notified. But I feel like that's as simple as I want to keep it today. We can mark out this new high that price has made because that's the new all-time high level. We don't want that to be purple. Definitely that needs to be pink because price would be very bullish above. So I'm just going to put new all-time high. And then I'm going to have an alert at the all-time high so that I know if price is continuing on that indication or if it's coming back down for a correction. But all I'm looking for today is we've got this new high being put in place. So I'm going to let go of yesterday's setup where I wanted to see a correction back down below this level. Using the most recent data, all I want to see is price do a correction back below this level and make some bullish structure and form a new all-time high. And then I want to take a trade back above this level. Obviously, it might not look like this. It might look like less odds are. It might look like more. It really just depends. But that's what I'm looking for today. So let's do some journaling. Let's actually have a look and see what news is on. So it's Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. We have a lot. It's all tentative because of the US shutdown still. But we have quite a lot of news coming out. So that hopefully there's some things going on in the charts. I think what's going to most affect the market would be the unemployment claims, but we'll see because I know that everyone's very interested in seeing how the employment rates are going and what's going on in the job market or the labor market, as they say. I just know that from my podcast. I'm no pro, but yeah, it's pretty much off the charts. So I'm going to do some journaling. So I'm going to go start my day. It's obviously Thursday today. And then I'm going to go to my template and do pre-market analysis. So the date's obviously already at the top. It's up here, so I don't really need to include that. I really need to take that off my template. We're still trading gold and only gold. Bad times trade gold, but it's fine. And high time zone bias is obviously bullish. Key levels is the new all-time high and indication level. News events, we got a lot, so I'm just going to put it in a list. We got PPI, we got employment claims. What else do we have? The PPI, retail sales. PPI, retail sales, PPI. I don't really know the difference. Month on month core PPI. Let's have a look. Measures a change in price of finished goods and services sold by producers. Finished goods sold by producers. I don't really know. We've got unemployment claims and then an FOMC member speaking, but it's not really red folder, so it doesn't really matter. So I guess those are the main ones. Market conditions are trendy and very much, what would you call it? Pushing all-time highs. Continuously, so not market conditions to take sells in. My bias for today is bullish. Setups I'm waiting for correction. Retracement and correction are the same thing, but I'm just going to use ICC terminology. So correction to the indication level and continuation on the low time frame, which is going to be the 15-minute because prices are moving differently. So I want to make sure I'm not, scaling all the way down when I can just get the definitive direction from the 15-minute chart. So the invalidation is if price doesn't correct to my level and if it breaks the price. What was I up to? If it doesn't correct down to my level, if price breaks, if it breaks the price bearish below level, that's when it would be super invalidated. I wouldn't take any setup at all. Like obviously the other ones I'm also not going to take a setup, but if price goes down here, it's making an indication to the downside. So I wouldn't want to be taking that setup. It could indicate a reversal. Do I think price is going to reverse in these market conditions? No, not really. So that would be another invalidation level. But then if price doesn't correct all the way down, so say it goes like this, like it looks like it's doing now, if it goes like this and continues up, similar to what it did yesterday, but I'll do a separate video, but similar to what it did yesterday, like you can see from here that price broke, it came down to that level, but it didn't go like this. Like there was none of this to continue up. It was just a wick, like a liquidity sweep almost, but I don't know if you'd call that a liquidity sweep, to be honest. But what else? Max risk would be 1% like always. Trade management, 1 trade a day as always. How am I feeling? I feel pretty calm. Even though there's no setups. Rules to remind myself, market always presents opportunity. The market always presents opportunity. So unemployment rates aren't on this little calendar thing here. Oh wait, let me also put the government shutdown because we might not even get this news. But yeah, I've got to remind myself the market always presents opportunities. Even if it's not presenting opportunities in this market, it's still fine. There's going to be opportunities at some point. But yeah, that's my morning analysis, so I can tick that off of my list for today. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys are thinking is going on with price today. And I'll see you guys later today in my trade recap or my trading diaries episode. Bye.